Okay, let's get our background music, courtesy of Neil Agawal. That should start the music. Yes, good, excellent. Now then, back to where we were. Looking at pictures of mimics over and over and over again to try and get an idea of what it is I want to create here. Little tiny mimic creature. Hello, one and all. 'Tis I, the Pretender, back at it again. This time we are not playing Noita, not until I create a brand new PNGtuber. You have seen this one, you have seen that one. We are going to create a third one, now and here, in a good way. So, what I've got picked out for us here is a 300 by 400 canvas. This is in pixels, not in any other unit. And what I've got over here is a whole lot of reference material. Because I am a slow drawer. And I will be doing my best in order to create this PNGtuber as best as I can. But I'm not going to worry about it being perfect, because that'll just ruin it for me. Now then, I am looking at a 3 by 4 pixel canvas. I am trying my best, and I would like a certain set of... Oh, wait, wrong one. Here we are. Perfect. Now, one moment. Let me see. Look at this guy. Look at him. He's so itty bitty. Copy image. Paste him. Oh, my. Okay. Let's zoom in on that. Hold on. Ah, still too small. Let's go like 800%. There we are. Now then, let's steal some color palettes. Oh, which do we want to start with? The darks or the lights? The darks or the lights? Let's start dark. Alrighty, add this as a new color. Good. Grab another one. Good. Add this as another color. Good. This looks like mahogany almost. Alrighty then, and we grab ourselves another color. And we add that in. And then we grab ourselves even more color. And we add that in. And then we grab ourselves even more color. And we add that in. There we go, got the full range for the darks. Now we get the lights. Okay, let's go with this one down here. Grab that, okie dokie. Next, let's go with, is this lighter or darker? It's the exact same. Okay, is this lighter or darker? It's lighter. Now we add it. Good. Alrighty then. Got that one, got that one. And let's see now. Are these the same as the teeth? We'll see. We shall see. Add this to the collection. Good. And now we go for the teeth. It's the exact same. Alrighty. So, get rid of that. And now we have a nice, beautiful color palette to work with. Only issue is I'm still not sure how I want to go about this. Let's try a free line art. Let's just try and freehand a line art. Oh, it shows which, no? It doesn't. It shows, I don't know what this shows at all. Let's see now. Okay, want it a little bit smaller than that. Right, okay, so what we are going to have here, let's see now, because this is what we are using as our reference art here, and this should move at some point. This is a GIF, there it is. Okay, next up we are also looking over here, we are looking over here, and we are looking over here, because I don't exactly know how I want this to look, but I'm gonna try my best regardless. Hold on. Let me get something going over here just for my own benefit. Because I have this robe and I also have this board right here, so let me try and drape one over the other and hope that works for a reference material. Pop that right there. It's alright if you get dog hair on it, it's still gonna work. Okay. Alright, okay. Is the hood not wide enough to stretch? I mean, the shoulders are, but the hood just sort of comes over and just sort of goes whomp. Yeah, I still got dust on it from this frickin' Ren Fair. Let's see, how does that look? That looks like, what are they called? The little guy with his nose peeking over the edge. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. Let's put this away. Put it away. I don't know why, but I'm in a musical mood today. I was supposed to be assisting my mother in a teaching exercise for her class, but then life lifed again, and suddenly I was back at it again, taking care of grandmother for the best damn rate in town. Okay, that's good enough. Put that back in to the closet. Close. Okie dokie, what is it that I am missing? Okay, maybe we bring in Hero Forge. Let's see if Hero Forge can help us. Hero Forge, help me please. I need your help, like frickin' today. If you don't mind, could you please load? It's gonna make me log in. I don't wanna log in. Okay, let's see now. Is there a mimic head? Bird heads? Animal heads? Did they finally fix cat head? Dog folk, wolf folk, dog folk? Dog folk, raccoon folk, horse folk. But did they fix cats? I want a wrinkly ass looking Sphinx character. Well, not right now, but later. Actually, wait, where are the cat characters? Is this cat? There we go. Finally something cat-like. But again, too furry. I need it to be a bald cat. Yeah, they still got these where it's just sort of like it, not really fully like it. Okay, let's try the clothing and see if they got a mimic head anywhere in here. I need something box-shaped. Needs to be shaped like a box. I don't think they're gonna give me that. I don't think they're gonna give me that. We got this. That's nothing. That's not even box-like. That's just vaguely rectangular. No, this isn't gonna work. They don't have any of what I need. Okay, let's just, can I just remove the head? Oh! You know what? Let's bring it back. Bring it back, please. Just bring it back. There we go. Okay, good. Good. Alright, so, let's see now. For frick's sake. Where the heck is regular human? Okay, we'll go with the vampire, because that's a, yeah, you know what, that'll work, Let's see, now, clothing, let's see, really? No, that's not what we were going for, we want the wizard look. It's wizard time, motherfuckers, fireball! Now, I understand I'm not doing much drawing, and that's because I'm still figuring out my reference work. Try my best not to be only traces, but sometimes that's what you got for the frickin' figure. Savannah, as a beep, as a bop. Sinew in your bones, Do we have anybody with some floppy frickin' sleeves? Okay, let's try the overwear. Yeah. Peregrine coat. No. It's open in the middle. I don't want it open in the middle. Hippity flippity whipty jibty shibdy hibdy 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 hibmanoo splippity shippity skippity da skippity steampunk coat. I don't see what's so steampunk about it other than buttons, but even then. Swashbuckler, trench coat, duster. No, I need wizard. Nah, that is a bit too low cut for me now. I am not trying to be that kind of channel. They cracked down on those in 2023, and while they were making tons of money, I don't think anybody... Really? Hold on. That can't be right. Okay, we got this one with the sleeves. Did I just blow past the one I wanted? Or did they get rid of it? I'm gonna be so upset. Oh, wait, no, it's right here. The ancient robes. Exactly what I wanted. Legs. I think we want the over. Let's see now. And now we want the one with the rope belt. Rope belt. Rope. Rope. Like this, but more tunic. Way more. That's closer. Let's see here. Also, how far must I progress into this to get more music out of it? There we go. Now we're getting some more music. That's a belt. That's another belt. That's braided cord. What? No, not what I'm looking for. It's kind of nice, but not what I'm looking for. Aha! Tunica skirt. Yes, I believe this is exactly what I'm looking for. Unless they have a better one. It's always worth looking for something better in case you don't have it. Like this. There we go. Layered look. Love a layered look. Okay. Is there anything we can just put on the head that'll make it, like, not as difficult to look at the entire time? Like, something that just completely obscures everything and anything. Let's go back to this. This does well to obscure all the features. Maybe wide hood. Actually, hold on. Idea is forming. Idea is forming. Where's the Slenderman mode? Let's get rid of those eyebrows. Let's get rid of that hair. Get rid of it. There we go. And actually, the face can just be completely smooth. We don't really need anything there because we're not going to be using anything for that. Okay, now what kind of pose are we looking for? Do we want the frickin' no hands so we don't have to draw hands? Do we want the jazz hands so everybody knows we're good at drawing hands? Do we want the folded over each other hands so we look like a serial killer? Let's see what they have available. Standing still is good for now. But I kind of want it to be a bit more dynamic, because look at these guys. Look at how much they're doing. There's so much motion and frickin' personality with each and every one. Don't like that one. That's AI generated. You can tell right away. Yeah, that's AI. Some of them are easy to tell that they're AI, and some of them are not easy to tell that they're AI. Image a new tab. Oh, hey, there's that other one I found earlier that I liked. Hmm. My fingers are gonna get tired from all the snapping. Yeah, mimics have been everywhere, from Dungeons and Dragons to Dragon Quest to frickin' Dark Souls to frickin' Elden Ring and all kinds of games. Just named 4 right there. Because again, we want this to be Noita style. We want the art style to be distinctly Noita-ful. But then again, Noita is very detailed once you get down to it, so... Okay, let's try and take a whack at this, now that we've gotten our head full of frickin' reference. Just get the general shapes. Okay. Nope. And make that a sort of drapery. Then make a line across, make these like diamond-shaped eyes. What are their hands doing? What is they doing with their body? They gotta be doing something with their body. They gotta be posing. Let's just do hands on hips for now. Okay, let's try and go a bit more geometric with this. This one's a bit of a come at me, bro. Why don't they have any one where it's just like sitting and typing? If I could have them sitting and typing, that would be helpful. Let's try introducing color and figure that out from there. No, that'll just fill it all up. Instead, we'll go with just a very large pencil size. Oh, wait, we're on the next frickin' layer. Hold on. This is the process. Trust the process. Trust the process. Okay, what if instead of hands on hips, we just had hands at the sides? Okay, not bad, not terrible, but we can do better. Now then, let's try and get some shapes in here. Or at least for the chest part. So, let's pull out a rectangle. Go with our darkest dark. Right, okay, let's send this to the bottom so that our moves are on top. I don't like it when the Control-Z affects the layering. I don't want it to affect the layering. I just want it to affect the thing I do. But that's MS Paint. Okay, we want this solid outline, solid fill. Want it about... Okay, very funny, wise guy, very funny. But again, if we have it too perfect, then it's not really gonna work. Oh wait, no, wrong one. I don't know if me moving those pictures forward actually progresses the song, but it did make it better last time. There we go. Staring, Motivating, understanding, learning. I just wish this was a little bit bigger. Just a little bit bigger. Just a little bit. Oh boy, greater chest mimic. Why are we going with the great chest colors? Because I want to. Okay, so that actually makes... Okay, so we could just have it where it starts with the mouth open. In which case, we need to reverse the colors. Okay, so we got something like that. And then there's a lower jaw, and then there's an upper jaw. Okay. Switch that around to that. Something like this. Something like that. A little bit in the middle for the lock. Yeah. Yeah. Or maybe we just do away with the frickin' bit on top. What if we just have it as the chest? This is fascinating. Don't judge the artistic process. It goes at the rate at which it goes. This is how I art. Don't judge. Yeah, this is the best one we're gonna get, honestly. Can you do that thing where you open? Do it where you open again. Do it where you open again. Do it where you open again. Let's take another look at the great one that's constantly open. I know it's tiny, but I can work off of that. Okay, let's bring in a little like color to this. I mean, the hood isn't gonna be necessary anymore because we're not going in that direction anymore. None of these are all the same. They all got these highlights to them. And once again, someone has entered, and I must close the door in order to preserve any audio that I may gain from this recording. That's okay, though. Because we are still capable here in the now. Yeah, I fear that I may just have to dye it by hand, because this is not looking like something I can work with. Okay, yeah. By hand it is. Let's see now. Orion Iron. That actually doesn't look bad. if we went brown? What is this? Mahogany androgyny. Ooh, that does kind of match this color scheme we got going up here. Probably not gonna do the shoes again, but I feel like I should put shoes on them just because I don't want Twitch to tell me I'm doing bad on the shoes front. We'll put a pair of... Those are the ugliest loafers I have ever seen. Oh my glob. Those are the worst. Okay, we have to find them some better boots. We're not putting them in heels. It's not that... Well... We can explore it later, we can explore it later. Right now, just leather boots. Leather stomping shoes. Mercenary leather boots? No. Let's go. Cuffed leather boots. I like it. Alright, color. This one we can actually just pull from them. Really? Alright. Really? Okay, if it's unnamed, then we're gonna name it. Yes, that would be a fabric. Let's call it Noita belt. There we go. Oh, that's not gonna work for the shoes. Okay. Let's look at the leathers. Here we go. Sunglow brown. There we go. Now that's a swanky pair of steppins. There we go. Fully colored those. Oh, wait. You gotta do them individually. Okay. I think that took care of it. Mostly. Does this look better? No, it looks pretty much the same, but with less depth. Let's also give him some gloves. Why not? Where the opera? We want opera. There we go. And then we can hit him with the Sunglow brown. Good. I can hear my computer warming up. Excellent. Get this cold room nice and warm. We are operating as best as we can. Actually, you know what? I don't like the opera gloves. Let's see now. There were not blacksmith gloves. Monarch's gloves. No. Gardening gloves. No. Need to find the ones that go under while also looking right. These ones? No. These ones. No. Not the opera gloves, it was something else. Plain gloves. No. Gunslinger gloves, bard's gloves. Was it the opera gloves all along? Was I wrong? Rubber gloves. No. Let's see now. Somewhere in all this mess are the... Okay, it was the opera gloves. I concede. I concede to you, oh opera gloves. Why do you have settings? Oh, you have multiple kinds. Evening gloves. That's the way I want them. No? Yes? Yes, no, yes? Hold on, I think these might be a different color. No, it's still Sunglow Brown. Also, let's just get rid... No. Paint all of that this. And then we'll just... let's get rid of the ears. I want it to look more mannequin-esque. Okie dokie. Not bad at all. Oh, I'm so bad at colors. Oh, goodness. Princess Purple? No. Luxury Lavender. Yes! Luxury Lavender is it. Well, then again, Orion Iron just darkens that up. Keen Aubergine, that's 2 blue. Aristocratic Aubergine, 2 aubergines? That's too much aubergine. Oh man, this is the worst part of the art progress, which is the little details of the freaking Wethwints. Okie dokie. We want it to be facing straight on till morning. Let's get a screenshot of this. Or, well, we don't actually need that for the screenshot. We just need this. But the pose! The pose! What about the pose? What about the pose? Yeah, art progress, blah, blah, blah. No. No. Honestly, that is a pretty dynamic pose, but not what I'm looking for. Honestly, I'm not hating this. I'm not hating this at all. Why do I keep feeling like this just gives my character so much cleavage? I don't know what it is, but every time I look at this dead on, something about the lighting of it all just makes it look like, dang, he got them bonghanga hooks. Those boinga loinga boinga go goingas. The hunga munga lunga go gungas. Superhero landing. Okay, how about floor time? We like floor time? Okay, hold on. Can we hold something while we're doing floor time? Keyboard. Not that kind of... Ooh, wait. You can't really? You can't two-hand the laptop, huh? Okay, hold on. Idea. Laptop in the right hand. I don't know about that. I really don't know about that. Gonna be honest, I don't know about that. You can put a muzzle flash on a keyboard? Wow. So that's what makes the beads burn like that. Okay, how about a mouse? Whoops. Butterfingers. Not that kind of mouse. Okay. Okay, what if instead... Hold on, let's take a look here. Let's see at the staff section. Let's take a look at this. Stop with the mouse. Okay, what if we just had a simple... Really? Okay, we can't sit and hold a two-handed thing. Or hold a two-handed thing over our knees, apparently. I was thinking it could just be like, oh, we got it over our knees, we're just sitting here, we're just having a good time. But no. We gotta stand if we're two-handed anything. Like, hold on, this probably... Yeah, it unlocked all of these. It unlocked all of these. Yeah, that really works for a friggin' spear. But, not so... Well... Art processing, art processing, art processing, art process, art process, art process, art process, art process. Should we? Should I? Or should it just be like floor time? Hold on. Let me pull back the keyboard. Let me pull back the laptop. Hold on. Let me look at the pose menu again. Advanced settings. Okay, so this is the left hand. Because we're holding this like pretty loosey-goosey. Hold on. Okay, so first we want to twist this more towards the sky, because dropping a laptop is a literal nightmare I've had. And I've actually punched a laptop once, which was a living nightmare. Okay, now we want a little more bend. Oh, not the kind of bending I thought we were going to be doing, but okay. Okay, then we want tilt. I want to tilt this up a bit more. If we could get the left hand to be holding a computer mouse, I wouldn't mind that one bit, even with my massive Bodon honkeros. But the moment you look to the side, you're like, no, he just does push-ups. Hold on. Body, proportions, edits. Okay, height is fine where it's at. Weight, we want this guy to be fucking, oh, skinny. Not that skinny, though. Alright, about 0.25% of the weight that he's supposed to have. Yes, draping fabrics. Yes. Muscularity, tone it down. Let's put him in the 30% range. Bust, that's why he's looking like he's got big honga gonga lunga mongungas. Flat chest. No way TOS is gonna have any problems with my flat chest. My absolute lack of chestage. The amount of curves is fine. Length. I'd say he's long enough. Long enough for me to do what I need to. Finger thickness. Thin those bad boys down. I'm not gonna be able to see them because they're on the other side of the laptop. Body width. Yeah, he's wide enough. Wrist scale. I mean, that is kind of the one part we're seeing here. Hold on. Pose again. Let's see, now we're going with the left hand now. Oh, so when you don't have something in there, you can choose from a variety of poses. Let's just go with a closed fist. Which doesn't really show up that well. What do we think, chat? Have we finally found the body on which to put my frickin' treasure chest head? Hold on. How do I make this big thing, this big dais that I'm on, disappear? Do I need to right click? Do I need to be logged in? Ah. I just want to get rid of the... Okay, hold on. Maybe that's in the booth. Ah, I need to be logged in for that. I don't want to log in right now. There's people watching, and I don't want to give away my information where to email me personally. I use that email for, like, appointments and things. Gosh darn it. Why'd you have to log me out? I told you to keep me logged in. Let me look at this again. Could I move myself off of this platform into the void? That would be good. I think. I don't know. Okay. I think I've decided. I'm keeping this. Now, what do we put on the laptop? That's a good question. I don't know. Okay, let's take our screenshot. Hello? Okay, there you are. I would like to take a new one, and I would like for you to be out of the way when I do this, because I have had too many screenshots effed up, because you just had to be in the center of it. I'm already... Okay, there we go. And let it be restarted. Okay, we just need this portion. Yes. 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 Oh, yes. Okay. So, now this layer between these two layers, we're gonna layer down. Oh, no. Okay. We need to make this smaller. Let's take another. New. Good. Down there, right below where the skirt ends. And we don't need the top part. Okay, this is cutting it as tight as I like. Copy that. Try again. Yes, alrighty. Now we're getting it. We're getting it now. We're getting it now. I can't believe we're getting it now. Okay, hold on. I'll just leave that right there. Switch to this one. Let's get the eraser in. Get those out of there. Let's take this head, move it up. There we go. Let's try and center it. The OCD community is gonna have my head. Okay, switch to this layer, select again. We are just gonna grab all of this right here. We're gonna try and center it here. Good. Yeah. You know what? Yeah. Yeah. And running, and running. Let's get it started in here. 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 And running. A little bit to the left. Looking at the dots in the middle of my canvas on either side, trying to line things up so that they align nicely. It almost works, almost. I don't know, should I stay sitting down or should I stand before my audience? Okay, let's get erasing on the stuff we don't need in this reference. The laptop is just a placeholder for now. See about getting it something different once we have this better. Because really, I just need the sleeve. The sleeve is the part that I need. There we go. And we can make this disappear now, or we could also clean up that layer. Hold on. Let's clean this up. Get rid of our initial drawing. Okay. Let's move everything down a skosh. Try not to move it too much in the side-to-side department. Okay, not bad at all. Again, these are just reference images, these are not the final product. Let me also move this over a couple more just to see if it makes the music go woo. Ooh, it did make the music go woo. Good music. Great music, in fact. Hold on. Let me head back here. Pose. Left hand. Bring that stuff out. Okay, so we want to bend it towards that way. Really good. Okay, not as good as it could have been. Just like... Okay. Let's get this out. Get a new one going. Try and line this up. Copy that. Alright. This is gonna be a bit odd, but we're gonna move everything over to the left. Or to the right. Got my directions. Wait a minute. Which layer is that? That's on this layer. Okay. Could have sworn I got all that, but I guess I was wrong. Okay. Move it over to the right, is what I meant to say. And then we go this one, and then we get this one, and then we bring it over to here. And then, is that dirt on my screen, or is that something that needs erasing? Ah, it was something that needed erasing. Okay. Back to here, back to selection, get this. And slap it on that neck nice and proper. There. Got it, looking good. Now, bring the laptop back in. Realign it with my real shoulders. Okay, I think I got it. Let me zoom in to double check my work. Yeah, that works. What do we think? Is this a good look for me? Again, drawing pretending to be a person, pretending to make a drawing. That is going to be my person. And also, that's on the wrong layer. Okay, so just need to line it up. Zoom in to make sure your lining is good. Honestly, that may be my best one yet. Okay, back to 100%. Chat, what do we think? I'm not talking to ChatGPT, I'm talking to you out in the real world, please. Notice me, audience. You see, they got these kind of little horns on them almost. Okay, hold on. Let's bring this out. Hold on. Nope, not that one. This one. Okay, let's put it on this layer since we're not using it for anything. Okay, let's zoom in on that. Yeah, you see these embellishments here? Hold on. These are literal pixel measurements. Holy crap, that was a 2-scale image. Hold on, let me get a look at the great treasure chest. Noita. Great treasure chest. Very rare, much more valuable variant of the treasure chest. I got one of these on stream once. It had a interesting potion full of spark in it, which I couldn't use at the time because I wasn't really using that for anything anyhow. Like, you can do spark runs in Noita. How pixely do we make it? How simple do we want to keep it? Smimple. Alright, let's get a new layer going. No, all the way at the top. Top layer, new layer. Now, just a second. Let me try something just to see how it would look. Oh, nope, never mind. That was a bad idea from the get-go. My mistake. Actually, now I have an even worse idea. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can do this. Okay, edit. Nope, I actually have to right-click on this thing, which will be its own challenge. Oh, unless I zoom in. 300%. There we go. Okay. Resize. 200%. Resize. 200%. Yeah, but they're opening their mouth super wide to chomp on ya. Alright, hold on. Delete that layer. We're not using that right now. Alright, delete that layer again, since it didn't disappear the first time. Alrighty then. Let's resize this by 600%. Okay, actually, merge down. Merge a new layer on top. This will be my reference. Is good, is very, very good. And this top layer will be the layer we draw everything on. All the real stuff. Everything underneath is just reference. Yeah, reference. Interesting. Alright, let me get another look at the regular treasure chest. Okay. Because I want to give this more detail than just pixels. I want to be able to look at this and say, I tried hard to bring that image to life even though it's low resolution, even though it's 300 by 400. I worked my ass off for that image. Coming up on an hour, and we've gotten our reference material down. Like, honestly, solid reference. Super solid. But again, I can't just copy and paste that onto here. Oh, whoa. What if I try this? Yep, that's still too big. Yeah, it pushed it. Okay, so we want to keep it like this. We want everything to stay like this. 300 by 400 is perfectly fine in terms of size, and if we don't like how big it is, we can make it bigger. Make it bigger. Although, now I'm starting to doubt my splicing abilities, because I'm seeing a couple pixels off. I'm a couple pixels off. Excuse me. Okay, let's just pull out pencil, black ink, try and do some line art. Let's switch to 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. 3 pixel brush, or pencil. Okay, now we get our line art in. I should also have another layer on top of that for when I want it to be closed. Should this be the opened or closed height? Because again, we're not taking a full bite out of someone, so we're not opening our mouth all the way. When you talk to someone, you open your mouth partially, and if you're not doing a very good job of it, you can just open your mouth very little, and it sounds like you're very upset with them because you're just talking out of very thin lips. But if you open up your mouth a regular amount, you get pretty good enunciation and a full range of motion with your mouth. But if you talk with your mouth just like it's open all the time, and it is much harder to talk. So we're not opening all the way. Oh, I'm putting way too much thought into this. I'm overthinking it. Okay, what if we just kept going pixely? What if we just kept going pixely with our pixel art here? Let's go here. There we go. Yeah. Alright, just like if any time I needed the grid lines, it's now. Uh-oh. Alright, delete that. Okie dokies. Good thing we got this on a good number of pixels here. I could just try and draw a frickin' copy of it. Except I already made it just a bit too wide. Let's see here. Yeah. Let's see. There we go. Okay, this is fine for now. This is just a rough sketch, rough sketch, rough sketch, rough sketch. Very rough, but at least we're doing it. Okay, interesting. So the gold trim is only on the top layer, it would seem. I mean, I guess it makes sense because bottom layer actually gets into the jaw. And you need to have teeth there, not actual gold. Because otherwise someone can just steal the bling out of your mouth. Okay, let's put something right here, like that. With 2 little bits here and there. Good. And then we get into the dark yellow, and then we can do our eyes. Should we still keep them inside? Should we keep our eyes inside so that we do not see every single horror? Ah, these are the creative questions I have to answer. Boo! Why do I have to answer them? Okay, let's delve more into color. Let's delve more into color. Because it appears like we've got a red exterior and a darker brown interior. Something like that. Yeah. Okay. Again, this is the reference material. Why am I focusing so hard on making a good reference for myself? Probably because I want this to look good to some degree. Now, these are, like, interesting. Yeah, we just make little boxes. Okay, I may have fucked that up. Smaller than you think. There we go. All you must do is try your best. There is no perfection, but there is your best. Oh, what a... I say, oh, border, but I don't think my border would help me out right now. Yeah. Like, I'm paying homage to it with the frickin' reference material, I'll give it that. Now would be a good time to bring in the eyes. What if we just had little eyes like that? We could put the eyes on the exterior, which on the one hand is a major defensive, like, no-no, because then our eyes can get attacked. We can get flashbanged. That'll put us at a disadvantage. Or we could keep our eyes inside and then be at a different disadvantage of where we can only see outside of ourselves when we allow it. But at the same time, we would still be protected from flashbangs. Why am I thinking about this in terms of, like, if I'm gonna be actually in this body? I mean, again, pretending to be a drawing, pretending to have nothing else to do. Because unemployment, because recession. I think this may be the point where the design begins to differ. Yeah. Whoops. Not what I wanted to do. Oh well. Nope. Now we're on... Ah. Hate it when that happens. Okay, from here to here. Or like here-ish. Oh, wait, I effed it up. Oh well, this is reference. Like, we do not need to look exactly like this. We do not need to hold ourselves to unrealistic beauty standards. It's doing that thing where it's the wrong size for it. Alright, hold on. Let me try fetzing with it. There we go. Kind of. Okay, I'm not mad with that. I'm not. Yeah, it's like a latch. Yeah. You know what? That's kinda sexy for a chest. Oh, look at me fawning over my new face. Now to decorate down here. Alright, instead of bringing in the dark brown at the lip, I'm just gonna keep that there because I think it makes me look sexy. What I am gonna do, however... Could do a custom lightning bolts. I'm thinking, I'm lunkin'. Okay, here's the game plan. We're gonna go with this and that. And we are going to give this some depth. That is a triangle. I did not mean to do that. I meant to do a square. Good. Then go from here to here. Yeah. Okay, I'm liking that. Now we bring in some gold accents. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to redo this arch, because I'm not liking how poorly I did. I wanted to, like, mirror this, so I tried to control copy it, but it wouldn't let me. It just placed it down immediately and switched to the frickin' select tool. Not cool, bro. Oh boy. This is my art process. Do you like it? Too bad. Again, I'm starting to rethink, should I have gone with a different color of robe? Music, 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 music. Let's get to the cool stuff. Yeah, tiger. Bear. Dun 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 dun. I mean, it doesn't matter if we change this because we're just using this as reference. And also now I'm reconsidering this triangle right here. It's looking tacky to me. Like, unless we do this. Okay, you see my vision here? Oh, wait. Did it the wrong way. Also, I need thinner. Also, that's not the right color of gold that I wanted. Okay, and we need it to be pointing. What the? Really? It always Okay, we'll get the one that points down then. Okay, let's try and line that up. How we looking? Poorly. Again, wrong one. There we go. Okay, okay. Right there. Right there. That's still too thick. Okay, let's go thinner. Again, this is the wrong one. I keep going for the wrong one every time. Ooh, okay, okay. Alright. There. Yes. Yes. Okay. Let's just change that over to the dark brown. We'll be good. Yes, okay, liking that much better now. Let's see now. Embellishments on the bottom. Embellishments on the bottom. Should we say fuck it and go with the lightning bolts? Maybe. Honestly, maybe, because look at this thing. Yeah, you know what? No. Where's my references? Okay, they got them shaped like flowers. They got them where there's no embellishments. We got minimal embellishments here on the frickin' top part. Again, this is all reference. This is all reference. I'm just figuring out the reference. And once again, we can do the line art after and before we start. We can start with an idea of the line art, try and follow it, and then redo the line art in a way that looks nice. I should have gotten something to drink. Ah, but I do have something to drink. It's just at the other end of the room, and I am already pulling on cables in order to get my freaking gob around it because I'm thirsty. Sorry I haven't been talking about, like, me and life and stuff and me.
But I'm really focused right now, and I got my ADD meds, and trying hard at this because I am airing it. I hope me pressing enter there didn't do anything. Double check everything. Are we still recording? Yes, good. Yes, good. Are we still projecting into the ether? Yes, good. Yes, good. Okie dokies. Now then. Treasure chest mix. What are they using that works? I want embellishments. I want a mimic that looks so good I want to kiss it. That's actually not like a bad design there. That's kind of hardcore. Like, honestly, look at the detail on him. It looks like they're just mostly plain, though. There are no great mimic treasure chests. Weird. I guess they really are a rarity. Even in other games. Oh, you get these buggers. Dungeon World. Lots of eyes. So many eyes. Feet. That's not a terrible idea. I don't know. I don't want to give anyone foot fetishy vibes if I put feet on it. Although it could be leggy mimic. And everybody loves leggy mimic. Excuse me. What if I put in the word fancy ahead of everything? Okay, hold on. Let's switch to just fancy treasure chests. Ooh, look at this one. Now that's a chest I could live in. Again, those embellishments. Let me try something. How do I want to start this? Aha! I've drawn a worm. And I just remembered a cool little trick I can do here in Paint. Control-C, Control-V. Flip on the horizontal. Oops. Yeah, I didn't paste it. Okay. Flip on the horizontal. Reference, 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 reference. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Let's make this smaller so I can work with it. Okay, now we just gotta get this size just right. Is it 12 pixels? Nope, smaller. 10 pixels. Yes, it is 10 pixels exactly. Let's clean that up there. Clean that up here. Alrighty, looking good, looking good. For reference material. Now we've got somewhere we want to be. Now, what should I put right here? A fleur-de-lis, maybe? And also, I don't know what I did wrong here. Hold on, let me take off the grid lines. It looks a little wavy. I don't know what it is. Maybe I've just been staring too long. It is unique. I'll give it that much. Let's get a nice 2-pixel line. Oh boy, this is gonna be a bit tedious, but I'll do it just so I can have the view of it. Just keep moving, just keep moving, just keep moving, 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 moving. There we go. Now we're out. Just keep moving, just keep moving, just keep moving, 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 just keep moving, just keep moving, just keep moving, moving, moving. And now we're out. There we go. I'm not gonna dislike my own work here. Let's see now. Let me get just a couple pixels off here. Delete that. Okay. Alright. Nope. Nope. Just a couple pixels off the side. You know, that's looking handsome. Not to toot my own horn too much, but mwah, I'd kiss that face. And now the eyes. Let's just do what we did last time. What color to make the eyes? Purple and lavender, maybe? Actually, no. This will be the outer color. This will be the inner color. Let's beef up that line thickness. Right to where we want it. And once again, we perform our very special magic trick. Actually, before we do that, let's also put the actual colors in. No, that's not the hexagon. This is. There we go. Just a pixel to the right. Now then, glorious magic trick. Select, get right on that corner. Right in the middle there. Control C, Control V. Flip it on the horizontal. And there we go. Look at me. I'm so adorable and approachable. Okay, I'm seeing some things I already want to change. Yeah, seeing some things I want to change. Okay, good, good. That's good. Now then, which type of brush would we like to be working in today? Should we go for the oils, the crayon, marker, the natural pencil? I don't know. We go here. Add just the regular brush. We could just go regular brush mode for today. We don't have to use a special brush. Browning, Ray. Browning. You ever gone to those grocery store to get liquid browning? This is how they make it. Just sepia tone the crap out of it. Humble, approachable, adorable, perhaps? Let's look at him in true size. He'll be about yay big in the corner of the screen. Let's see. Right, that's an issue. Well, at least you all can see that. And I can see it on here. Not bad at all, you know? I'm warming up to it. But there are things that I want to change. Okay. We have finally got the reference layer down. It is now time to begin the beginning, which is to create the line layer and then start coloring it in. Okay, so we want to go straight to the black. We want the pencil. Although we can use the box for this one. No fill on this. 3 pixels is fine. 3 pixels, yeah. Yeah, 3 pixels, 3 pixels. 3 pixels is enough. Okay, so final layer. We'll just have this around our box here. There we go. We're starting with the open position. Alright, now we can switch back to the pencil. Although, do I want to get the laptop now with the line tool? Might be better to use the literal line tool. Yeah, real quick. Since it's a linear shape, we'll take a quick moment to just get the line art of that out. Don't always have to keep the line art, but you do have to make the line art. Music. Get more music-y. Okay, music has gotten more music-y. Also, no way in hell would any laptop ever be set up like this. It's just not a good. Like poison purple keys on a teal case? Unless that's like a special order. I don't think anyone would want that. Or I don't know. Maybe that's like someone's whole deal and I just majorly insulted them. Well, for that I am sorry. I did not mean any offense. Simply just rambling while I am making art. Oops. The music was an excellent idea, I must add. Thank you, Neil Agarwal. Okay, got the line art for the box and for the... Why is this not showing up here? Hold on. Okay, yes, that is on this layer. It's just not showing up in there for whatever reason. Now, we go through the process of tracing all this. Let's start from the top. Yeah, sure, we'll start from the top. Oof. We can use the bendy line tool for a couple of these, I don't know. There, see? I'll just go freehand for the rest of them. Oops. They say not to do too many undos when you're using computers, because otherwise you'll end up not being able to make any real brush strokes in real life. Which is kind of bullshit, because with brush strokes I can at least have full agency over where this shit goes. With a mouse and keyboard, I'm dependent on pixels here. Like, with a frickin' pen, I can do almost any line. But with this, I gotta have my tools, because I can't put a ruler down and trace it like that. Okay, here we go. There we go, and nailed it. Okay, we're just getting line art, we're just getting the line art. Get that curve. Yeah, baby. No, too much of a straight line there. Maybe I should have done 2 pixels. Then again, maybe not. Let's get some of that form in there. No, that's a bit too close. No. Just one line at a time. God damn, I'm focused. remember to breathe. Breathing is a part of this. Okay, getting some of the wibbly wobblies. Music is awesome. There we go. Daisy, Daisy, give me your Sorry, just doing a bit for myself.
Is for me, not anyone else. Yeah, man, yeah. Okay, now we just got the other side. Take it to the other side. Give a little bit more extra there. Alright. Take a break in between. Don't make it one long continuous line, otherwise you're gonna fuck it up. It's alright if it's not perfect. It doesn't need to be. It just needs to exist. I have to finish that. There we go. There we go. Looking good. Looking wee good. Okay, got the line art done. I need to stretch my frickin' knees. They're hurting. And all the work and toil. And also, I went to this frickin' Goodwill Good Jobs thing to try and get a job in this whole recession business. And they said they'd contact me on Monday. I haven't had a call since frickin' Friday. That was the last phone call I got. Nobody's been calling me. I know it's a petty thing, but I would like it if I had maybe a good source of income. Maybe, just maybe. Okay, let's generate another layer to go in between all of that. Now then, we need to fill in all of this colored space. Now, what I believe in is starting with a dark layer over everything and working our way up from there. Then we will occasionally bring this layer up so we may look at our past work and then fill it in as we see fit. Yeah, you know what? It's just gonna be a brush day. It's just gonna be a brush day. Okay. And also, why did they never give us the ability to change the brush shape? I don't know. It's on every other art program. Why is it not on this one? Okay. Whoops, that's straight up black. We need this to be dark brown.
bit at a time. You know what? We'll even alter this. So that, yeah, it's already altered. Okay, so lights are right here. Darks are right here, here, and here. Okay. So, we're gonna do this piece by piece, because that's how I roll. Alright. Gotta make the brush smaller. Alright, we're gonna have to pull in some of that actual black. Put it right here. Alright, next. Okay, I can see where the darks are here. Oh, whoops, that's not what I meant to click on. Okay. So, like here. Oh, wait, no. Gotta drop our freaking this thing. 30% is the sweet spot. Now, we want this sort of warm tone everywhere, because it's not one of the high tones. But we also want to just, like, make a path around the darkest dark bits. It's alright if we get some of this into the other stuff, it's okay. Didn't mess up because of it. There we go. Now we start layering. Bringing the color up step by step, just layering. And pretty soon you can start bleeding into those darks you put down. Because again, we can touch up the darks later. It'll always be more difficult. Now we can bring it up a tone. Where it traces over itself, it'll be nice and light. Where it traces over the darks, it'll be nice and dark. Yeah, we'll just make those darks a bit darker. Looking good. Want to reach a sort of murky middle somewhere along the way. That way, it becomes hard to tell where the dark ends and the light begins. Yeah, you know what? I like that. Okay, now we can move on to the next part, which is the chest region. So now that one. Yeah. Okay, once again, same method. Start out dark everywhere. Dark underlayer for everything. That way, the bright stuff really pops out. Okay, let's bring up the brush size a little bit for this part. Layer over all of that. Okay, now, so we know where the dark spaces are. Okay, so we got light spaces here on the shoulder, across the chest here, across the shoulder. Right on top of this dark spot, you can see that it gets incredibly dark here, but also incredibly bright. We also got some right here and right here. it's got a dark spot right there. Just a whole area that's darkened right there. So, what we're gonna oh, whoops. That's what. Okay, my mistake. Gonna bring this down to like 30% like last time. I was gonna hit this one more time just for good. So lower this down. Bring this out. There we go. Now let's remove that last one. Yeah, I like that better. Nice. Looks like shit, sell it. Okay. Next let's bring up the brush size. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. There was an extra fold in there, but we don't need it. Alright, we'll try and make it look a little bit like it's there. Art process, art process, art process. There we go. Alrighty, now back to the torso. So, it's dark around this section. Okay, we need the opacity up higher, please. Thank you. Nice and dark around there. Bring up the brush size. Okay, so the light falls onto the chest in sort of an H shape. Nah, I went too much into the neckline. Kinda like that. Yeah. And we get it right here. But not all the way. Hold on. Okay. Let's go right here. Oops. And another right here. Alright, and now we bring out the tones in between. Nope, too close right there. Too close. We want to keep that. Again, too close. Oh, what now? Alright, this might be the number that's supposed to call me. Hold on, people. they're gonna send me an email. I'm gonna send them an email. Then I'm gonna go in on Friday. We're gonna see what they can get me. Now then, we were giving this depth. Also, I should really lower this back down to 30. Goodness gracious, they certainly have a sense of timing. There's gonna be heavy shadows on the shoulders. Definitely on the shoulders. Sorry, just trying some layering here. Look at those big sad eyes. I'm falling in love with myself. Make sure those dark areas stay dark. Right around that collar, right around the shoulders. Looking a little muddy, looking a little shitty. Let's double check this. Yeah, you know what? I'm liking that. Okay, on to the next one. Let's go right arm. I can just do this. I don't really need that. Let's make it faster. Okay, so dark values are all in that pit. Okay, so the light values are right above these lines. Yeah, yeah. Some brightness right around this shoulder. And right at the edges too. Okay, now we drop back down to 30% opacity. We start layering it in. Oh, I could really quickly just clean up these edges. Don't even really need to clean them up right now, but I'm going to. Because I want. Go. Looking good. You can always keep touching it up if you like. No one's gonna stop you. Yeah. Although we need some more brown right there. Okay. Opacity up. Fill all of it. Getting my art on. Also, did you send an email yet? Or am I waiting for nothing here? I downloaded my resume directly on my phone so I can respond to their email as soon as possible. Dot. I didn't just send it as soon as possible. Dot. I gave you my real email address and everything. Dot. Okay, let's take a look at this arm in here. Okay, so darkness mostly in there, here, and the pit. So, everywhere else we need to brighten up. Oopsie. We want to be a 30% opacity, dub. Okay. Now we bring in the lightning. And we make it look extra nice, dude. What do you think? Oops, that's a bit, dude. You're not supposed to do that one, but... want it right at the elbow. president is joking on my case plate. What an honor. Remember, dark shoulders, dude. Dark shoulders. Yes, dude. I'm liking what I'm seeing, dude. Let's get some layers of darkness. Oopsie, dude. See? That's not how it's supposed to go, dude. Bring in some more of this brownish dude. Brownish dude. There we go, dude. Oh, dude. Dude. Gotta bring back in the darkness, dude. It's consuming everything, dude. Frickin' handyman of the apocalypse, dude. Sus, you know, Sus. Your old friend Sus. Bringing the eraser to clean up the edges, dude. Whoops, went too far along the edge. Accidentally fell into a chasm of color. What are you gonna do, dude? Alrighty, dude. Let's bring in brush. Put it at 100%, dude. Gonna lower our brush size to 6 pixels, dude. And we're gonna color. Use our frickin' browns and reds here to make it a nice color that we wish it to be. Alrighty, man. We'll start with the thinner. And then we'll just draw the frickin' lines on, dude. It's not that hard. People say it's hard, but it's not hard, dude. You just need to understand shape and form. Because it's going around it, dude. It's going around. So we gotta follow that round. And that's pretty much it. You can go over it a second time and make it look extra deep, but don't really need to do it. You can just sort of leave it as is. Just going around, putting in the little details, dude. Then you go around again and you hit the highlight. Give it even more depth. This time depth of light. Go around with your brighter yellow. And you brighten up the whole section that you want. Whatever you want. Alright, dude. Now we go in with our regular ass brown. We're going to
shade it. Right here, right here, right here, and right here. There we go, now we give it a little depth. Yes. This is coming together. And think about it, every time someone pops into the stream I can say, "Oh, congratulations, you found a greater treasure chest. Unfortunately, it's also a mimic." What do you think, guys? Pretty fucking sweet. Okay, we got 2 big sections left. This is where the most color's gonna be. So we go back to maximum opacity. Oh wait, we forgot about our freaking glove, man. Okay, we won't forget. And we lower opacity to 30% so we get the shading too. We are gonna have to do some major cleanup. Like, look at all this. Look at all that. That is not supposed to be like that. That is not supposed to be like that. Cleanup is for after. Forming is for right now. Yes, good. Very good, Ski. Okay, now we are going to be feeling up once more. Don't ask why I slip into accent. It's part of art process. Don't forget to break the lineup. Don't forget to break the lineup. Break it up. Break it up. Who's fighting? No fighting in the halls. These halls are meant for transport from one class to another. You use hall for fight. You revoke hall usage permit. Just trace around, and then color it all brown. Color it in. Just color it all in. Color as much as you like. This is the part of the art that is fun. Okie dokies. Let us see now. Where do light sections fall on skirt? Okay, is darkness right there? Share. Is darkness over here? Is darkness down here? Is darkness right around the freaking thingies? Let's see now. Mostly just brown. Okay, so where do light points? Light point there. Okay, so light point here. Mess that up. Redo. Because I can. Okay, then light point starting around me. Then right here. Yes. Strasvurskia. Then we have lines here. Lower thickness. Here and here. Okay, that's light points there and there, light points here, and all the way at the edge, Okay, now we drop down to 30% opacity, we increase this to 8 pixels wide.
So right there, and right here. Okay, let's start with this section. So, yes, yes. Light Yagami, your genius is showing. Brighten this up. Nope. Keep that up to there. There, and there. Dollar points here, and here. Yes. Okay. Oh yeah, let's get more music. And that's the size of life, okay. Gotta mill around with the crazy rounds. Can't go too hard with one or the other. Let's see now. Ooh, that is looking nice once you zoom out. Okay, we got about half an hour left, and I'm feeling pretty good with this. Like, not gonna lie, feeling pretty good with this. Let's see now, let's do some touch-ups here and there. Let's see, I'll erase that, erase this, erase that, erase this. good. Though I'm noticing some spottage here. 1 pixel, please. There we go. That's a mighty fine looking body if I don't mind. No, I do not. Okay, now, laptop. I'm getting a bit sleepy. I'm gonna keep this transparent. Okay, let's go to this layer and delete the line art for the frickin' chest, because why did we put line art on the chest part? Yeah, looking much better like that. Okay, let's go to this layer and delete the original, because we don't need that anymore. Don't want any pixels floating around. Okay, so for this, you know what, let's keep it. Why not? It was here with us from the start. Whoops, wrong layer. Oh, these keys are not going to be fun to fill in. Whoops. Okay, let's zoom in on the keys. What do we think? Is this a good new face for me? Yeah, you're gonna be my meat suit. Wobble, 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 wobble. Sure, it's crude, sure, it's not high def, but hey, it's mine. I made this way for me. Okay, let's fix up some details here that I don't like. 1 pixel wide borders, that way I have maximum control here. I know what it's missing. We need to mirror the latch. Okay, we're looking at about 5 pixels that side, 5 pixels that side. Perfect. And then then we take our fancy tool here. Grab this detail. Oh, I get it. I'm on the wrong layer for that. Okay, do that again, but smarter this time. Gotcha. Ah, yes. Okay. First, flip it on vertical axis. Then we're going to cut that. We're going to go to the top layer and paste that. Come here. Good, looking pretty good, looking pretty good, 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 good. Just gonna brush off my nails from all this good work I've just done. Okay, save as a PNG. Got all the stuff we don't want in there. Good. So, desktop, PNGs, import to tubers. There we go. Feist. Transparent. PNG. Good. Now, go through the process. Essentially, covering up our eyes. Nope. Nope. Okay, good enough. Boy. Okay. Merge down. Merge down. There we go. Now it's all one layer. I hope I didn't just frick myself there. I really hope I didn't. I shouldn't have right-clicked. That was my fault. I shouldn't have right-clicked. That was my fault. There we go. Actually, no. Do that one more time. But this time, we'll leave just a couple of those dark pixels in between. Yes. Yes. And the sixth element. Wait a minute. Ah, damn it. Okay, hold on. We still have this. We have this right here. So, first, let's go back in here and delete these two because they got the white background. Let's clear our deletions real quick because I am OCD like that. Okay. And next, we are going to hide that layer. Now, we're going to save as Feist Transparent PNG. Okay, and then we're gonna go back in and do what we just did a second time. Just gonna lower that lid down. Perfect. Save as. Six. Let's upload those to the Discord. Oh man, I'm feeling good about that. New PNGtuber made on today's stream. Check it out. Why does it keep loading things in chronologically? I don't like that. I want it to stop. Yeah. Digging it. Yeah. Let's try it on. Oh wait, did it not send? Did it not? Did I accidentally delete everything? Did I press backspace instead of freaking? Hold on. Double checking just in case. Just in case he on the case. Yeah, what the hell? Check him out. There we go. That did it that time. Okay, let's try these on. This one will no longer be Mina. So... Whoops. Uh-oh. I don't know what I just did. Negative 40. I hope that's okay. Hee ha hoo ha. Can you tell if I'm whispering? Okay, good. Alrighty. So, smoothness, good. Yes, okay. Can I rename? Rename. What should this new one be named? Nowhere. Nowhere to be. Properties. Okay, so when silence, we want the chest to be closed. When speaking, we want the chest to be open. Check 1, check 2. The pretender is here. You stumbled upon a greater treasure chest. Unfortunately, it's a mimic. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm the pretender. A pleasure to meet you all. Yes! I think I'm happy with that.
Look at me, I'm right there! All 400 by 300 pixels, can you see me, world? I love you! Look upon me and weep, for I am your god. Not really, though. Just a pretender, just pretending like always.
Just double checking the audio. Okay. And we have 20 minutes left to play some Noita. Oh, wait, we had chatters this whole time? Oh, goodness. Art looks great, however, the music, however, is Oh, goodness. I'm sorry, I didn't know you were there. Thank you, Inksuna. I should have lowered the volume. My apologies here. Let's make this like negative 10 dB. Hey. Negative 10 dB. Well, unfortunately, I scared off a new follower, but hey, that's okay. Inksuna, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Let's play some Noita with the little time I have left. Here we go. Goodness gracious, this was a fun stream. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. I'm terribly sorry that I completely did not get your stream chats. Hold on, let me try relaunching Ghost Chat. Wait, hold on. Options.
Make window tiny. Small and tiny. Apply. Yes, good. Relaunch Ghost Chat. Is it updated? It looks updated. Connect. Open chat. Do not show it, but show it invisibly. You know what I'm talking about. Ah, goodness. Well, must have been while I was on the phone or something. I don't know. Actually, wait. Hold on. I can just check the... Okay, I do not like that you are telling me to use AI viewers, so you are banned. Heather, heathen, armature, WX, yeah, stuff. Inksuna, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. I'm sorry that I did not read your messages. I was in the throes of art and creation. Ah, goodness, how embarrassing. Well, let's pull the game together. Try some Noita. I appreciate you reaching out to me. It means a world of good. I'm sorry if you're no longer here and no longer hearing these words. Okay, we had just gotten a bunch of stuff. This right here fires out projectiles pretty good. Got some spells here. We got a whole bunch of good stuff there. If it fires all 6 at once, would it be good for this? Let's try it. That's actually pretty dang consistent. Unfortunately, it doesn't have great mana charge speed. Explosion on drunken enemies, I don't think that'll help me right now. I only need 1 egg, I'll keep that on standby. If I just put that there, then this is... Well, actually, hold on. Actually, this might be my saving grace here. Thank you to Inksuna for joining the art chat. Much appreciated. Let's see what I can do here. Put that, and we'll put these up. Put all... let's take off the homing for now, just in case it hurts. Oops, no, that's not what I meant to do. I didn't want the burst of air. I didn't want burst of air. I didn't want burst of air. I didn't want burst of air. God, this is like a gotcha game. I didn't want burst of air. There we go. We got the pull we wanted. Okay, so it moves through mana crazy fast. Honestly, though, that's not bad. Okay, what if we put in one of these? It's a bit too fast now. So we'll keep it like that. This wand we can just dump right here. I'll keep the minions for now because they're useful. Keep this as a backup. Ah, we were exploring. Gotcha. No way of healing, obviously. That's okay. Can put up 1 or 2 wands while we're here. Ah, man, I remember nothing from the last session. I am probably gonna wander into something that's immediately gonna get me. No, don't get me. Or maybe I had already cleared my way to Fungal Cavern? Maybe. Also, we got ourselves an evil eye. That's pretty great. Gotta love damage field. Poor man, or well, not really poor. Ouch. Immediately taking damage. Nope, 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 nope. No more damage. No more damage on me. Stop damaging me. There we go, there we go. And we got something right here. Just a little bit of water in our way. Let me just bore through this area with a frickin' plasma eye. Eye of plasma. Yeah, I don't really have a better way of digging. This is it. Please have something good in it or make it worth it. Please make it worth it. Don't make me sit here for like 5 whole minutes and not make it worth it getting into this next area that I am right on top of. Come on, 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 come on. Come on, come on, come on, let me in, let me in, let me in. I'm right there. It was nothing. What a disappointment. I have been disappointed. Alright, let's just head over to the fungal side just in case, because we've already gotten our health pretty far down. We're not going to be able to get it up much further. Right, we had transmuted lava into berserk. And we were going through this area and grabbing things. I think this may have been where I grabbed this one and gotten my inventory full. Okay, not bad, not bad. Boy, and there's no way through that is convenient, is there? Hello, Mr. Convenience Way. I would like a way of convenience. No? No convenient ways? It's all gotta be long walks and going around things. Goodness gracious. How are we looking with the new meat suit? Is it working fine? Ba 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 ba. Boy. Okay, let's search for where the hell the wall is thinnest. I'll take a thin patch of wall over any other portion. Any other portion. I only got 10 minutes before I gotta start cooking dinner. Well, that's a lot of teleportatium. Let's see. No here, no here, no. Okay, it's looking like here. Damn, I should have left one of those frickin' things on there. Now, does Berserk change the plasma? I don't think it does. Ooh, but it digs through this material a lot faster than the other material. Come on. Today, Junior. We're all impatient for the good Noita-ness, and you're withholding it because you're digging so slow. We would like you to dig faster so that we may enjoy. I don't know why I've turned Jewish and also slightly Southern. Go say hi to your bubby. She brought you a big present for your bat mitzvah. And we are through. Oh, right. These guys bleed, Berserk now. I just need to get it closer enough. What do we got? Fireworks, that's good digging. And 2 bottles of chaotic poly. Awesome. Okay, well now we have a certifiable way to dig down. Talking like Christopher Walken. Quit throwing your children everywhere. It's not good. Okay. Let's use our fireworks. No, you're all getting sudsed. And then I'm purifying your toxic so that I don't need to get toxic. I got toxic. There we go. Perfect. Get that out of the way, and Bob's your uncle. Flumuxium, not useful. Eggs. Not really useful at all. What about up here? There's something in there. Is there not? There is not. Okay. Well, that was certainly a waste of resources. Talking like I'm from friggin' New York. You-Nork. Yeah, you know, you-Nork. Not us, Nork. You-Nork. You know, you-Nork. You-Nork. You shouldn't have norked on your cousin to the corpse. Now we gotta whack you. What do we got? Nothing. Hot steaming pile of nothing. Oh, we got a ghost. That's not good. That's not really much better. Okay. Let's just get rid of these before they explode on top of me. Yeah. Alright. Only way through is down. I see you trying to teleport me with your frickin' self. You couldn't get me once, you're not gonna get me twice. Okay. What do we have? Mr. Invisible is shooting something over here. Motherfucker. Oh, is it raining? I think I just heard rain hit my house. Otherwise, someone's pissing on us. Come on, clear up. This is terrible for content. Yeah, it's raining. I hope the dogs are inside. I'm gonna go double check that my dogs are inside. Okay, we have got a full-blown thunderstorm in our area. The dogs are inside. How wet are you? Oh, you got a nice choke. Okay, that's not a good hiding space. That is a terrible hiding space. Hello, pet. Okay, back to the game. Doggies scared. Rain pounding. Gaming? Hell yeah. Burn that away, burn it all away. Yes. Come on, don't pixel block me. Hey, this is not good in terms of, like, anything. It's just not good. Not good, not good. Ooh, it's all burning. Worm pheromones. I don't think I need worm pheromones. I think I don't need those. I'm pretty sure. Let's see now. Pheromone potion. Is there a heart here? Yep, smells like wet dog. Okay, and I'm stuck. Let me through, let me through. Come on, I'm an important, busy man. Ah, it's Flamaxium again. I don't want Flamaxium. I'll take concentrated mana. That's good for breaking into... Oh, okay. Alright, hold on. Let me clear this area real quick. Oh man, it's really coming down. I'm glad I brought you in when I did. Look at all that gold. All that for me. Oop, drowning. Drowning in the money. We're in the money. Pheromone is good for selling ones, but I don't have a money issue. See? Melts straight through. Now let's drop the chaos die, because it is not treating me well. But a broken wand, on the other hand. Okay, I do not want to fight you. Yes, yes, very spooky, scary lightning. Unfortunately, I am powerless to stop. So quit asking me, little dog. There we go. Ah, that's exactly what I wanted. Except for the recharge time. I do like the extra bit of range that gives. I do like that, yes. Hello. Is anyone there? Hello, pretty wand. Is that... Nope, that's Flumuxium. Ooh. I want that more than I want this. It may have 16 degrees of spread on it, but I don't mind. Okay. Giant man-eating wasps. Always with the giant man-eating wasps. Oh, 2 nests. Glorious. There we go. Safe and sound. Got him before he could even get a tentacle off. What do we got? Not really up my alley. Let's see, now we got a slimy egg, berserk, and a small wand. With a small spell on it. More Flumuxium. Where's the ambrosia when you need it? There we go. Beautiful. There's another. Okay, you know what? I don't mind just walking away from that. I do not mind walking away from that. I've got some pretty good stuff out of all that. Just gonna check my I's and dot my T's. Yes, yes, big spooky thunderstorm. So absolutely spooky. Spooky times. Man. Ooh, shit. Okay, just gonna lay a little trap for him. And once he touches that, yep, he's like, oh god, it burns! And it burns the gold too. Worth it though. Worth it for not having to deal with the robot man. Robot man, robot man, robot man. Just in case, just in case. Goodbye. Okay, made it to the next zone. Nice. And we have some pretty good wands to work with right now. Oh, exactly 5? Thank you, ma'am. Look at the damage. Okay, let's put this in the ceiling in case we need it later. Drop that, drop that, drop that. Pick up that. There's also a freeze here. Let me just grab that. Come here, Steve. Come here. Come on, buddy boy. Come around this corner and fight me. Come here and quit playing around. You're making my tummy hurt. Oh, right. That's the new kick button. I forgot I changed it. I mean, All-Seeing Eye is really good in comparison to these other two, and I would rather have that for the rest of the run than not. I'll take it. Now then, which of you am I gonna use in order to try and break out of here? There we go. This wand is okay, but I don't really have a need for it right now, is the thing. We can drop that. We're not going to be using it. Hey. Get out of here. What are you doing here? You get on out. Oh, right. Spooky, scary lightning. Scare my puppy dogs, will you? Also, what time is it? Have I gone over? I've gone over. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. My apologies for all of you I ignored while I was drawing. I was just too into it. Thank you to Inksuna for the follow, and I hope you all have yourself a great day out there. And if it's not great, I hope it gets better from here, and if no one else has told you that, I'm glad I told you that. This has been Pretender Entertainment, and I will pretend with you in the next one.